Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, I looked at the poll results, guys, and it looks like you all want me to make Stormheim our next area of attack, so I've got no qualms with that at all. Starting that quest puts us in an instanced area, away from everyone else, so before we actually start that, we do have other business in Stormheim, and that is over here to speak with Fleet Admiral Tethys at Citrine Bay. And we don't really have any flight points to speak of. Well, I guess we would because of my previous character. But this was too good an opportunity to pass up. Now, you may be wondering where I am. I am on High Mountain Summit, which is arguably one of the tallest points in all of Azeroth. And you saw the lightning there in the distance. So Stormheim is below. Very, very far below. And I'm going to see if I can jump off of this mountain and ride my goblin glider all the way to Citrine Bay. So, here we go. You ready, Smee? Yep, can't jump off a mountain without a clean butt. And 1, 2, 3, allons-y! And then we'll see how far that we can get here. Now, do I have the... Oh, no, I don't. Well, while we're gliding here, I don't think we're going to have anything suddenly jump up and kill us. We need Emerald... Emerald Winds. I don't know why that wasn't on my hotbar. Now, we're flying over Lorna's Watch right now. I'm not... there's... terrain is finally starting to show up. I don't know necessarily if we're going to make it to the bay, but as you can see, Stormheim has some heavy fog over it because it's in a perpetual state of overcast. Now, you may see a building there in the distance. That is the Halls of Valor. That is the dungeon area for this zone. I don't know. We actually might make it, guys. We're taking the aerial tour. I've actually never done this with a goblin glider, so our rate of falling is pretty good, I have to say. And there's tons of rare spawns, and I really like Stormheim. Stormheim's probably my favorite zone. So I'm looking forward to everything that we're going to be doing here. Not a whole lot of piratey stuff. Well, there is a pirate zone here, which should be right up Swindlegear's alley. And what we got? Oh, we're gonna really overshot because there's our mystery at Citrine Bay. Okay, well, we're going to try something a little bit extreme here right before we hit the ground. Into the water. Woo! Good job, Goblin Engineering. Let's go ahead and get onto shore. Now we've got a bonus objective here to rout the Bilgefin invaders, which look like Murlocs, but one thing at a time. We're going to take care of the storyline here for the rogue, and we'll get over here eventually. Let's see what Fleet Admiral Tethys has to say. There you are. And that crab is not aggro, so we can drop stealth.
I'm all ears.
You'd best keep your voice below whispers, matey. That be a band of pirates ahead. For sure, these be not the type you want to mess around with.
Take it easy. Them ships belong to the Red Blade. There be no doubt about it.
The Red Blade. Search for clues. Time flies when you're having rum.
It'd be no coincidence that we'd be in Citrine Bay investigating a murder, and we find a band of pirates known as the Red Blade here as well. Aye, this be no coincidence at all, Swindlegear, but we be needing proof. You go on ahead and look for clues, and I'll find some scallywags to interrogate. Aye, Swindlegear, we be getting to the bottom of this for sure, that be no doubt.
Find proof of SI-7 working with the Red Blade.
Be seeing you.
And time flies when you're having rum. Collect 10 bottles of Red Blade rum.
There be few pirates you want to cross swords with less than the Red Blade. They be salty dogs indeed. That being said, they does have a way with rum. I'll level with you, Swindlegear. There be few rums as jolly as that of the Red Blade. Seeing as you be heading off in search of clues, you might be willing to bring a few bottles with you while you're at it. Bring back as many bottles as you find, and I'll reward you handsomely. Pirate's honor.
Stop by and get the spiced rum, and I'll find us some scallywags.
Spiced rum for scallywags. I think I'm getting gypped in this arrangement. So we are getting right to the piracy here at Stormheim. I am completely okay with this. Plundering Corsairs. Now, you guys surely have something decent in your pockets. Nope. Got some nice, kind of scimitars. Those aren't, yeah, scimitar cutlasses. And we got some sharks in the water. Now, I don't have Blade Fury on. I need to remember that. After our little time in, Neltharian's lair. Oh, Lord. Something made him break the sap. Well, let's try not to interrupt the sharks from their moving about. And if all the pirates are up here, I mean, we can probably take care of all of them here on the shore and not have to board any of these ships just yet. See, there's some of them right there. I love the music here in Stormheim. I am a big fan. Now we have a quest hub over there, which would be dealing with more of these pirates, but I would like the opportunity to come back. Blood-crazed swashbucklers. And a druid doing things. Yoink! Ollie's still one kill from him. SI-7 orders. Orders from Master Matthias Shaw to the Red Blade.
I, Master Matthias Shaw, hereby authorize the Red Blade to hunt down the rogue agent Amber Kiernan. Bring me her head, and the Red Blade will have full access to Stormwind Bay, and the royal pardon for past crimes committed.
Ah, he hired them as privateers. We essentially grabbed their letters of marque. Letters of marque were documents, if you guys don't know what those are. Documents that governments would give to pirates, basically pardoning them for all crimes as long as they kept on doing pirate stuff to that nation's enemies. Red Blade rum. Now, you saw those blood-crazed pirates. That goes along with the storyline that we'll find out next time we head this direction. There's some supernatural shenanigans going on, which I guess makes perfect sense, being pirates and such. Ooh, we got some kegs. Crate of ancient relics. Don't want to deal with that quest just yet. I don't think. Oh, Lord. Speaking of supernatural stuff and pirates, I saw the trailer to the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I don't know if I'd said this in the episode before, but we're getting shot at. Do you want me to board this ship? I will. I just need to find a... Oh, I can't board these ships yet. I don't have a grappling hook. One of the things that you get up here in this area is you get a grappling hook that'll allow you to... Well, I have my own grappling hook, don't I? Let's see what the... Gather 7 crates of ancient relics from the waters outside... Yeah, that's for the other hub. Well, let's see if we can board the ship with our grappling hook. Aha! Boarding action. Drop your swords, ladies. I warned you. No one listens to Swindle when he's being reasonable. He's not really bloodthirsty at all. He's just very... Hey, give me your money. Now, we've got to find the Red Blade rum. I figured there'd be a lot of rum up here. Yes, indeed. So we'll be all nice and subtle here. And just grab the bottles without aggroing anyone else, since we got the evidence that we need. Captain Broketooth. Invalid target. That's weird. It doesn't look like we can go down into the hold of the ship or anything. Let's see if we can maybe board one of the other ships, or... Oh, rum cask. Hey! Bad shark. But the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie looks good. It didn't have... I know Orlando Bloom is back. And obviously Johnny Depp. They didn't say any... They didn't show either. But I'm pretty sure the kid that you see in the trailer is Orlando Bloom's son from the end of World's End. Which is pretty cool. You get to see that story continue. And, oh, what's his name? He was in No Country for Old Men, and one of the new James Bond movies. But he plays Skyfall. He was the villain in Skyfall. He played Javier Bardem? I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, he got a scallywag. But he plays the villain, and he has a very interesting character design.
Aye.
Well, here's your rum first.
Have you got the spiced rum, Swindlegear?
Fleet Admiral Tethys pops the cork from a bottle and takes a long gulp.
Aye, this be the stuff. You done well.
Keep your sights on the horizon.
Oh, ding! Gratzman! 109. One more level to go, guys.
Have you found evidence of the murder from the Pirates of the Red Blade?
Yep, got the smoking gun right here.
Hey, what do you have there? 'Tis be a letter from Master Matthias Shaw himself. Writ to the Red Blade, no less. Aye, it be just as I thought. These orders be fishier than a bucket of chum.
Be seeing you. SI-7 be sailing with the Red Blade. This be not jolly news.
Definitely not jolly.
Whatever Amber Keener knew, Matthias Shaw didn't want it getting out. Aye, this be dirty business indeed, hiring the Red Blade at such a price, just to hunt down and kill one of their own. You best get back to the Hall of Shadows and let Lord Ravenholt know what we found here in Citrine Bay. Whatever SI-7 be up to, it be going deeper than we first imagined.
Speak with Lord Ravenholt. And, oh, we get a lot of stuff.
Stop by. These be not the Red Blade's waters. Who sent you, laddie?
I'll never tell ye.
Do you know who I be, laddie?
Now that ye mention it, ye does look somewhat familiar.
Tethys, or the Bloodsail Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. I've heard of you. Please don't kill me.
Now I'll only ask you one more the hour.
He dropped his accent.
Who sent you?
It was SI-7. They offered us the riches of Stormwind in exchange for Amber Kiernan.
Poser.
We've got what we be needing here. Ye be off to Dalaran. I'll catch up.
You killing him?
I think I just soiled myself. Oh, please don't kill me.
Huh? Well, I guess we'll leave these two alone for whatever happens. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hearth to Dalaran, and I'll see you guys back at the Hall of Shadows. So the intrigue here is about as thick as a pirate's accent. So let's see what Lord Ravenholt has to say.
This letter be writ in no ordinary code. This here code be the work of a true master.
Translation, please? I cannot understand his incessant pirate gibberish.
He said that the letter was written in an advanced code that will not be easily broken.
Ye had best watch your tongue, lass, or you'll be making a trip to the plank.
Plank?
I wonder if that's a euphemism. Okay.
The shadows call.
SI-7 made a deal with the Red Blade to hunt down Amber Kiernan. It seems that Master Matthias Shaw was willing to pay any cost to have her dealt with. 300 artifact power, an instant gang of bandit spawn, and order resources.
Until next time.
Complete the first order campaign. This is a dangerous mystery we've stumbled on, Swindlegear. It would not be fair for me to stand idly by as you risk your life to uncover this corruption. After all, without honor and brotherhood among thieves, none of us would stand to profit. From this point on, I'll pledge my personal services against the threat of the Burning Legion and the dark mystery we are unraveling. My blade is yours, Swindlegear. Holy crap, I did not expect that. So he has Fan of Knives and Shadow Step. Now, he's only at 103, unfortunately. What about you, Admiral Tethys?
Good to see you.
Avast ye! The time be long overdue that we get some more pirate blood into our ranks.
Crackers gives a sudden squawk in agreement.
And I, Joe, just the man to do it. I'm talking about good old Yancey Grilson, of course. He's an old salt down Stranglethorn way. Send some of your land-loving scallywags off to round him up.
Use the scouting map and complete the mission convincing old Yancey.
Keep your sight smartly now. Old Yancey's not going to convince himself to join our crew.
Well, that's good. More pirates, I am completely okay with. So let's go to the mission board here. And I'm glad we actually ran out of order resources, so that 1,000 is going to come in handy. Convincing old Yancey. Good time for everyone to get their feet wet.
Let's talk more action.
Actually, for
I serve
all of
no
them.
one.
We operate where others cannot.
We get a tattered eye patch, provides a significant increase to character experience. So that's good. That's going to be 50. And, ooh, indestructible armor set. Increases a champion's item level by 15 levels. That's going to be our next one for sure. Cool deal. Well, I don't know if there's any other... Oh, we got to choose our next strike point, don't we? First off, though, I'm going to look around and see if there's any other people we need to talk to or recruit. By the way, I found out what these keys are for. There's scenarios in the game that you can queue up for, very similar to dungeons. They don't really use that anymore. But one of the cool things is these keys. I can actually go talk to the Pandaren rogue in Ravenholt's Hall, and we can queue up for that old Pandaria scenario. But everything is like updated, like including like loot. So I think that's something we may want to try here relatively soon. But let's get some more Dreadblade artifact power. It's starting to get harder and harder to level up these things. And let's see what we can do from here. Gotta choose our next point of attack. And wait a minute. Uncollected. Master Matthias Shaw. Ooh, spoilers. Tao Shi, that's the panda we need to talk to. Marin Noggenfogger, Valera Sanguinar, and Fleet Admiral Tethys. So we get most of the Hall of Shadows here to choose from. We can only have 5 active at a time, though. So, Stormheim. Nathanos Blightcaller, champion of the Banshee Queen herself, sent for you in Dalaran. He made it sound urgent. The Kirin Tor provided a permanent portal to Dalaran that you can use to travel there quickly. He should be waiting for you in the Violet Citadel. Now, this is War Chief Sylvanas Windrunner has prepared her personal fleet to set off to the bluffs of Stormheim to locate the Aegis of Agrimar. However, this land serves as the capital of an ancient Vrykul clan whose leader also seeks the power of the Aegis and will stop at nothing to take its power for himself. So we get to ride side by side with the War Chief, which is awesome. You are well prepared to hunt down the next pillar of creation, indeed. So, we will at least get that started before we end the episode today. And they said that Nathanos was at the Violet Citadel. Now that's actually kind of cool. Nathanos Blightcaller was this undead who used to hang out in the Plague Lands and looked very, very normal. Your typical Forsaken model, but he's gotten an update, and he looks a lot more human now, but he refuses to discuss it. There he is, the champion of the Banshee Queen. Nathanos glances over at you, pausing for a moment before acknowledging your presence. Yes?
Out with it.
Greetings, Swindlegear. I'm here on behalf of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner. I should hope you recognize the name. Nathanos thrust a sealed envelope into your hand. Read it and follow me. You can read, can't you? Read the royal summons and follow Nathanos Blightcaller through the portal to Durotar.
Get moving.
Well, let's go ahead and...
Champion, as your new war chief, I share with you the burden of securing our future. To that end, my fleet is preparing to sail for the Broken Isles. When you set foot in Stormheim, you shall have the full power of the Forsaken at your back. Make the journey with us. Together, we will ensure that no one can oppose the might of the Horde.
Let's get a move on. The Dark Lady's fleet is nearly ready to leave.
Sounds good. Now we get a portal right to Orgrimmar. The thing about it, Nathanos' face changing and him not wanting to discuss it, it reminds me of that episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, while the fleet loads. When they go back in time to the Trouble with Tribbles episode from the original series, and Worf is sitting there, and some of the Klingons come into the bar, and back in the original series, the Klingons didn't have head ridges, and they didn't look as, I guess, feral warrior-like as they did later. They just look like guys with a little bit of makeup on. And they're like, oh, Klingons are here. And the rest of the crew's like, where? And they look at them, it's like, those aren't Klingons, are they? And Worf's like, it's a personal matter. Won't talk about it. It's a very similar situation here.
Make it quick.
Satisfied. Yeah, we got a nice little war fleet coming here.
Try not to get yourself killed.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
As you can see, we have spared no expense in showing our support of your great quest. Final preparations are being made. Come walk with me. Follow Sylvanas and prepare her ship to sail.
Are you familiar with the Vraiku? Towering, brutish warriors from an ancient stock. Subtlety is not a value they hold in high regard. Their legends speak of the Aegis of Agrimmar. To claim it, one must undergo some kind of trial. One must be worthy. The new catapults are faster and more powerful than ever before. I have our goblin allies to thank for that.
Yeah, goblin allies. Inspect the catapult. Where'd we shoot it?
Truthfully, Stormheim holds another treasure. One that I will be pursuing by my own means.
Okay, I did not see where the missile
I
went.
trust you are more than capable of handling whatever trials stand between you and the Aegis. Nathanos has been training a new generation of rangers. They represent both our past and our future.
And these are full Forsaken Rangers and not kind of corrupted elves.
I think often about our future, hero. My people cannot reproduce. Are we not destined, then, to wither away eventually? No. The Forsaken will never stop fighting. Not while I reign. Not when there are still beings out there with the power to stop death.
News from Captain Dreadwake, my lady. They have found the temple. The Oblivion has landed nearby. They are building fortifications now and will be ready to lay siege at your command.
Good. Send a bat. Tell them we are leaving shortly.
Outstanding. And so you can hear this. Sylvanas is obsessed with ensuring the legacy of the Forsaken. Because being undead, they can't reproduce. They're just more intelligent zombies. And so she basically scours Azeroth trying to find beings that can cheat death and utilizing those beings to make sure that the Forsaken are able to either reproduce or stay immortal as long as possible. So, kind of an interesting story, especially when she's trying to balance that with the new responsibilities of being War Chief of the entire Horde. But I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys, on the deck of a ship, which is right up Swindlegear's alley. And when we come back, we will set sail for Stormheim and start the quest line proper. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.